So today I want to talk to you about self-belief. I have done a video about limiting beliefs, so do go take a look. But this video is about self-belief. So what is self-belief? Self-belief is believing in yourself. It's on your way to building confidence. It's about having faith and trust in you. So why is it important? Why is self-belief important? Well, what self-belief does is it pushes you. It almost is a support for you to follow your passions, follow your heart, achieve that goal that you want to go for, aim for that next level in your business, whatever it is. Self-belief just helps you to move forward. It helps you to move into a place that you're aiming for. So in order to achieve any of your goals, in order to start to go to that next level in your business, you need to have that self-belief in yourself. And again, it's having that confidence as well, that confidence in you that you can achieve what it is you want to achieve. And this is a process, and it does take work, and it doesn't necessarily happen overnight, especially if you've come from a place of low self-esteem and with a lot of limiting beliefs. But this is about building your self-belief, and this is about getting you forward, getting you moving in the direction that you want to go, so that you can start to lead a life of passion. You can start to fulfill your purpose that you want to fill in life. So I have some tips. I have 7 tips for you. 7. So the first tip is know who you are and know who you want to be, which is know your identity. Who are you? And I'm not talking about the person who you think you are, but really starting to talk about the person who you are. And then it's who do you need to be or want to be? So this is starting to create the identity of the person who achieves your goals, lives that life of purpose. But you really need to understand who you are in order to do that. And then finding ways that you can push yourself forward and create that new identity of the person of who you want to become. So it's know your identity, tip number 1. Tip number 2, affirm yourself. Is start to really build in a system that you can start to believe in yourself. So using affirmations, using words that are positive, not negatives. I can, I am. And these are ways that you can start to ingrain into yourself the self-belief that you're wanting to bring in. So I am strong. I am building my business. I am. And this is a way that you start to affirm it into you that you can do this. And that sounds weird. And I know that not everybody is big on affirmations, but hey, give it a go and see if it works. Tip number 3 is face your fears. So you might have the fear of judgment. You might have the fear of failure, fear of success. Face them. And when you start to face them, you can start to work through them and around them and over them and under them or whatever it is. But don't let the fears hold you back. Fears are normal. Fears are okay. But don't let them hold you back. What you want to do is you want to face them down, beat them, and then move on. So really start to face your fears. Do you have a fear of public speaking? Okay, so what do you do about it? Learn, practice, and go to places where you're having to face that fear of doing public speaking. Go networking, do lives, whatever it is. But start small and really start to face your fears. Tip number 4 is address your inner critic. You know that voice? Address it. What is it criticizing you about? Is it true criticism, or is it just you putting yourself down? Is it just you finding ways that to limit yourself? So address the inner critic inside of you and start to really analyze what it's saying and see what it's saying. Is that real? Or can you shift it and change it to a more positive way of doing it? So that inner critic might be, oh, you can't do public speaking because when you were at school, you struggled and everybody's going to laugh at you. So you shouldn't do public speaking, and you're no good as a business owner because you can't do public speaking. So when you start to address it, you can start to say, okay, I need to learn, I need to practice. Do I need to get some help with this? Or maybe I just start doing little events or going to networkings and just starting to get out there and practicing. Because that way you are not allowing that inner critic to take over, but you are taking over the inner critic. Does that make sense? Tip number 5, be prepared to win. Whenever you do anything that pushes yourself forward or wanting to achieve your goals, start to be prepared to win. And this is something that, coming back to the identity, is start to create that identity of a person who wins. And this way you are being prepared to win. Does that make sense? Start to really think about how you'll be, how life will change for you when you start to win these goals, these dreams that you have, the next levels in your business, whatever it is. Start to really be prepared to win. Number 6, is take care of yourself. Read books that will help. Learn to understand what is self-belief. Watch talks or speeches from people, TED Talks. YouTube is full of really great speakers who talk about self-belief, who, really start to take care of yourself. Read the right books so that you help yourself to lift yourself up. Learn what you need to learn. So it's giving yourself opportunities and tools to better yourself, to start to create that better self-belief in you. And when you start to do this, is you then start to bring in knowledge and ideas, which you can then start to implement. And just take care of yourself. Find ways that you can be you, and in a way that is kind to you as well. So take care of yourself. Bring in more positive things around you. And as I said, it might be talks, it might be with the books that you read, the music you listen to. Don't surround yourself with negativity or bad news all the time, because that will bring you down. But it's finding the right things to bring into you, which will then help you. And this is a way that you can take care of yourself. And my final tip number 7, is surround yourself with the right people. Now, this can sometimes be quite challenging, especially if you have a family that's not very supportive, or quite a negative family and close friends. You might need to distance yourself a little bit, and this can be difficult and challenging. But also find the right people to hang out with. There's one of the, I can't remember who said it, but you are the 5 people you surround yourself with. So think about that. Who do you surround yourself with? And you are the 5 people you surround yourself with. I did repeat that, and I repeated it intentionally, because I want you to really think about, who do you surround yourself with? What tribe have you got around you? Are they supportive? Are they encouraging? Are they broke? Are they negative? Are they always bringing you down? Or are they lifting you up? Are they pushing you just enough so that you keep moving forward? Again, I said, are they broke? Are they successful? Who do you surround yourself with? And start to look and consciously find the right people to hang out with. And it doesn't mean you can't go down to the pub on a Friday night with some of your old mates. It just means that most of the time you need to be surrounded by the right energy, the right vibes, the right moods to help you keep going, to keep pushing. Because how can you stay positive if you're constantly surrounded by negative people? How can you stay motivated if you're constantly around people who are demotivating and just bring you down? And how can you stay negative if you are always surrounded by positive people? So think about that, and think about the people you hang out with the most. And if they're not helping you, who can you start to hang out with to help? This is a challenging step, and it can be hard sometimes. And sometimes people choose not to change that, and then they're stuck. So the choice is yours. You can make the choice to help your self-belief, bring in some more positive self-belief and push yourself forward. Or you can choose to stay where you are and do nothing. It's up to you. The power is in your hands. I hope that this video has helped you in some ways, given you some thoughts. If you have any questions, email me, do connect with me on LinkedIn. Share this video, like this video, and most of all, do subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon.